Halo, halo. Selamat hari Jumat semuanya.
Mind be purged, world be saved.
Kita ngegabut dulu di Taifat ya. Deng, 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 deng. Sekejap, sekejap. Bentar.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit. Transfiguration! Shudder! Beg for mercy. More speed.
Turret, bring refuge!
Stabilize!
Rebuild!
Cryo incarnate! Transfiguration! Crush! Shudder! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
Nggak tahu berapa. Turunnya berapa nggak tahu. Ih, cakep banget nih. Cakep banget nih. Ini juga cakep banget nih. Si Minawa yang gak pernah bagus tuh.
Solidify!
My will
I will have order!
Do your master's bidding! Rack and ruin! Crush! More speed.
Apa nih? HP. Fuck. Cakep. Tapi substate jelek. Kurang ada EM. Somehow EM kepake cuman ya.
order guide you.
Billowing surge!
Crush! My will embodied.
Solidify.
Beg for mercy. By ordinance divine.
I will have order.
Crush! Eye for an eye.
Belin. Babon.
More speed.
Babon nyebelin, babon. Ya di event. Cakep sih tapi
More speed. Transfiguration.
Turret, find refuge! Rest and rebuild!
This is order.
Cryo incarnate. Transfiguration. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Gather.
Take your truth. Beg for mercy. I condemn you.
dep 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 dep. Bagus nih. Dulu ya. Siapa tahu bisa ngeganti yang elemental mastery kan. Boleh. Xierra gua harus sempurna, boy. Bunga tuh pakai apa sih? EM, cok. Oh, ini. Gue udah nothing tulus lah ya. Ini udah 3 udah bagus soalnya menurut gue sih. Ini enggak. Yang 20 mana ya? Shimenawa. Dah, level 20 nya mana? Cuk. Where? Kok nggak ada? Damage-nya gede sih, lumayan sih ya. Sayang. Udah. Kita pakai yang ini. Terus kita naikin yang ini. Physical cryo damage bonus yang ada attack. Apa kecok. Widi ganyu mana ganyu Riva send her. Masuk. Terus attack lagi dong. Capek loh gua naikin attack. Attack. Enggak. Terus naikin yang ini dulu aja kali ya. Agak syurem ya. Let's go lah. Energi recharge cacat. 52%. Cocok. Emang harus ini sih. Terus enaknya ini apa? Dragon's Bane. Skyward Spine aja lah ya. Terus Zhongli
Yeah.
Let's go. There you go.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Dua. Pas. Habisin ya kan. Harusnya habis itu Shenhe gua kelar. Ini apa? Oh. Alright. Ngecek, kita checks.
Gather.
Take your true form!
Allow me.
Shudder! Beg for mercy. By ordinance divine.
Stabilize.
Shudder! Flood of frost. Eye for an eye.
Ya. Guys, dapat emote apa? Aduh, bakar aja itu mah. Bakar.
More speed.
Solidify.
Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding.
Rusty, rebuild.
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core. I condemn you.
Oh, Shenhe-nya jadi lebih cepet ya. Attack-nya juga nambah. Favonius Lens sudah paling the best. Spearnya Pamonius Lens. Q. Q.
Solidify!
Transfiguration by Ordinance Divine.
Allow me! Billowing surge!
Order guide you!
Shudder. Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
Solidify!
Rest and rebuild!
Crush. Beg for mercy.
Tahu gila emang. Let's go. Persen. Kita cari defend lucu. Statusnya jelek-jelek. Bagus. Ini lumayan. Emblem of Severed Fate. Ini sih nakar aja. Apalagi? Oh, healing bonus. HP. Nah, buat healing bonus ya. Ini bonus juga. Udahlah, bakar. Anak anjing.
Chia. Ta. Ka. Shia. Hu.
483 kan. Buku gua anjing gua harus ngesan. Cukup fix. apa ini?
All tap. Ah, how relaxing. Add Ash.
Jet chamber. Prepping. All is well.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade.
Oh, great. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves the nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential. So whomever... Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance. Though, and yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm. As it happens,
But the outcome of that discussion was this is a good reminder.
anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But I wouldn't worry. It's all all basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, the administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only...
Don't be mistaken. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang.
By she.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the... As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take... For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her... You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to...
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her case. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm.
Back to the topic at hand. Let's Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to all in a day's work for the traveler, Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled. Yes, I did try to... I'll go through the most important items with you and more. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, then a discussion with Lady... Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of all... I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare already?
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to... I'm grateful for your... If anything else is...
Take care, Lady Ni...
Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. Ini foto dulu dah. Ya. Ceprot. Nah, oke.
Good. You factored in both. Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this. Please be here. With you helping out here, we will be able to... I hope so too.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. Now then, item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. No, someone I've never met before. Otherwise, tens of millions... That's right. To be clear, time is gradually it developed into a lucrative... Yes, that's naturally for anyone. As for how much my insight is worth... You're very... In the hands of a professional business person. There's no need...
Tiba-tiba udah ada tempat makan, Cok.
Did you organize this entire breakfast? Uh-huh. Please, sit. What do you think? Is the food... Oh, still, I'm happy to see... On occasion, breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax, You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets... If you wake up to... Well, I have some preparations to make first. I need to change. Who knows? I already instructed Longyang to have. Thank you.
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Please wait. Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ning. Yes, the Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange. Anyway.
Did you get it? This is...
Skin.
I had this specially tailored recently, and what do you think? Be honest. Phew. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident. Oh, I never knew you had... All right.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, no, not at all.
Great. Well, this is the Traveler. She happened to be in Liyue Harbor today. So, do you mind if she sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be. I've always been. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice.
Rumors?
You know, the rumors about the two of you. Lady, you haven't heard? Come on, you must know that Lady Ning. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch, right?
Interesting. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity, even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing. I admire her on a...
Oh, yes.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, I've missed out on an
investment.
No.
Oh, but isn't there some...
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet. I had my secretary do some analysis. So I would advise you to be...
I see. Well...
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives. Long term, it's very...
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. Maybe it'd... Lady Ningguang.
Good.
Now I see what you think clearly. You are very knowledgeable.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored? Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Or how about...
I won't take up any...
See you next time. Right then. Lunch is over. I'm a little concerned about the... Good. Then let's do... So, even... Come on.
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
I couldn't help it.
We're about ready.
Very good.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes.
Then we'll...
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate this time? All right then. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's any... It's about time to start. Yes? What is it? That's for you to make a It's precisely until the bids exceed the... Perhaps this does not result in what... Yes. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora.
20,000.
30,000.
50,000.
80,000. 80,000 over here.
I'll raise that.
120.
All right. 150,000.
150.
100.
180 once. 180.
It's mine now.
Okay then. Moving straight. You seem to be getting quite into it. What is... Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to... I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge... Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the...
Today wasn't my day. There were too many bidders, and they all seemed like... I guess I'll just...
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted. Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated. I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium.
Huh? You want to... Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Sure, the item... But I...
Halo,
Well,
Remix Oxy.
Did
Welcome.
you find the answer yet? That's certainly part of it. Despite this, they were all... You'll see, sure, if all I wanted to do... Every participant in
Sorry
this
telat
auction
bacanya
was
ya. Tadi lagi
handpicked
baca
by me.
dialog.
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't seem quite right with the... As unlikely as this sounds...
Counterfeits? Absolutely. They are simply ordinary items. And there was no coercion.
Because we trusted. Everyone knows that you love more, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means. As opposed to...
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should know. Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the...
You... Fine. Yes, technically, it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do, but if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. I guess what I'm saying is this...
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me. But is that...
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands. When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage operation, but still there were many items. A considerable number of these made their way.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction, or to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of.
Sekarang air 56 mau ke 57.
So I ask you again. The sole reason I held this auction, if you are willing to return...
All right, fine. You drive a hard bargain like every... I'll go and get it right now. Please just wait here.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. I could have bought them back, but after making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. So I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense. At most, a little childish perhaps. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osio? It's great with every piece of the Jade Chamber, but in the end, they became... It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it. Thank you for understanding. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show the secrets of his...
Tuh kan. Baru satu cok dari sekian banyak ya. A Guide to Prosperity. Ada Grand Bong. Liye.
Leo Lee Pavilion. Best Lee food in town.
Lee Yue.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all.
Demi
I
Primo
know that you have
benar.
1,000
Boleh
different
ngejar
things to do each
PJWS.
day.
Great. This is the she happened to be... Do you mind if she's...
No, not at all. On the I've always been fascinated by you.
Apa ya sih mau
I'm
punyanya
sorry.
si
Where
Shenha
are my
atau
men?
si
I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman.
PJWS? Gue
I
terima.
work mostly in the... That's what I wanted to...
Rumors?
You know, you haven't heard? Come on. And if you didn't have some sort of...
The Traveler is even putting aside my official...
Oh, Yeah,
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. I've missed out on a number of
investment opportunities. Oh,
No, something else.
oh, but isn't there something?
If it were really that, I had my secretary do some so I would advise.
I see.
In my opinion, long term, it's very difficult to say.
You think so too, huh? Okay, maybe it'd be a better choice. Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking...
Good.
Now I see why. You think clearly. You are very...
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in... That means you also have a good head. If you are in need of more...
I won't take up any more of your
Wes,
time.
berarti user Xiao.
Thank
Ya,
you.
gua
This lunch
Xiao
was
user sama
everything I
Yuga
was
user.
hoping.
See you next time. I'll look...
Ayaka sebenarnya nggak mau nge-pull waktu itu, cuman bersyukur juga sih punya Ayaka.
Right then. Lunch is...
Baru punya
I'm
3
a little
DPS, Bang.
concerned about the auction. Yes. In that case, what's next on the schedule? Okay. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry.
User Xiao tuh paling enak, Bang. Hyper carry paling the best ya, Xiao. Mekaniknya gampang, elemennya netral, jadi kayak bisa masuk kemana aja. Terus baterainya juga kalau misalnya punya Venti atau Kazuha udah enak banget sih. Kalau nggak punya pakai Sucrose udah mantep.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed.
Lady Ningguang.
Very good. Don't rush now. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are... This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair.
User Xiao
The
tertinggi
item
mah Bang
is
Kalahari.
quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever...
Attack-nya
Lady
cuma 2000.
Ningguang, we did everything.
That's fine. Yes.
Sekali plan
My
seteknya
informants
80.000.
often provide me with extremely
cuma
important
50.000-an.
information.
30
Trust
sampai
is of
50.000.
far greater and it's
Kalau
understandable to
critnya
think,
keluar.
but things are a little different. And this, thank you for the...
Oh, don't...
Let's go and meet them.
Nih. Xiao gua tuh 1800 malah attack gua cuman. Weaponnya masih pakai deathmatch. Artifaknya mode match bonus, defense-nya naik kebanyakan nih sebenarnya, pengen gue perbaikin sebenarnya mode match bonusnya. Ini paling gue cari yang attack persen, terus ini attack, crit rate, crit damage naiknya rata lah ya, ini masih oke. Ini energy recharge, crit damage-nya oke, attack-nya naik sekali, defense-nya enggak sih. Ini kebanyakan di HP, harus diperbaikin juga VV-nya, Viridescent Venerer-nya. Tapi energy recharge-nya udah oke buat baterainya dia. Tadi udah, ininya crit damage. Sayangnya crit rate-nya cuma naik sekali. Kebanyakan di HP sama defense. Kayak gitu. Jadi masih banyak PR sih Xion. Belum GG banget. Sebenarnya ada dua pilihannya senjatanya, either ini sama ini. Sebenarnya attack-nya gedean yang ini ya. Mau ganti apa namanya? Ganti set equip-nya ke sini sebenarnya gua daripada ini. Soalnya kalau atributnya sendiri crit rate-nya kelebihan dia 80%. Kalau misalnya gue ganti pun sekarang dia totalnya 44%, 215%. Kurang dikit bat 50% aja udah enak gitu. Cuman lagi farming buat Shenhe dulu. Kalau Shenhe nya udah jadi baru ke Xiao lagi. Kalau Eula sih so far udah oke. Udah pakai SOBP, attack-nya juga udah cukup. Plus juga buff-nya kan udah dari Shenhe, jadi udah ya udahlah. Udah pakai SOBP kan attack speed-nya udah kenceng gitu. Kalau Kazuha ya gitu-gitu aja bang. Kazuha mah cuma gue jadiin supportnya baterainya sih ini doang, Xiao. Kemarin gue nge-pull gara-gara gak punya Venti. Apa tuh 816 194 514. Itu kode apa bang? 816 194 514. Apa itu? Oh. 194. Gue coba cek ya. France. 16 194 514. Wah, achievement lo aja udah gede banget, Bang. Sama R4 ya. Enak banget udah R4. Nah, lu kagak pakai Anemo, Bang, boleh lihat. Kenapa tuh? Nah, ini enak nih. Crude damage naik semua. Crude damage naik semua lagi kan. GG udah. Ini GG juga. Ini GG juga. Cakep. Cakep. Beuh, triple crown kan. Xiao user. Shogunnya kagak di triple crown. Shogun. Ya ulahnya juga udah bagus. Nggak ngincer PJWS, Bang, boleh lihat ya. Wis, kecingnya udah pakai skin aja nih, kecingnya udah dipakein skin. Melek nggak tuh? Gladiator sama Nobles. C2. Lo kespok ini mulu ya, kecing mulu ya. Add friend, Bang.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. Yes, indeed. And I didn't want to. It turned out that they delivered the goods, and so, fill me.
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on, but you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but you still gotta try. Like,
This new age started after that great battle. Well, this is a dramatic. What about you, Nan Nan?
I'm oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really, yeah, that's right. All,
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean.
yep. I made sure to look at the waterline. Just,
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they make. The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is, how deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water.
since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do.
A few days ago, I heard they said that when they get here.
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? All right, never mind.
Are you okay?
Wah.
You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
Gue lihat nih abis ini nih.
It's okay.
It's.
Of course I did.
Thank you, Auntie.
It was just a. They.
Uh-oh.
It's all right.
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang.
I'm sorry. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. I told them I didn't want. Then they bought me a new comb. I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left.
Yeah, it was.
I must say, this is. How about this? You tell me where the.
Okay.
All right then.
Are you gonna go?
Now, this is a grown-up situation. I'm just going to have a polite.
Waduh. Coba lihat statusnya apa tadi? Don't look at my Xiao. Anjing. Ini maksud lo yang gak boleh dilihat. Crit rate-nya 100%, crit damage 200%. Udah pasti crit terus ya. Udah. Showcase lah bang. Showcase. Biar GG.
Mind be purged, world be saved.
What should I do?
Hey there.
Hey there. Oh, Lauke.
Don't you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also,
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't...
It sounds like you underestimated me.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
sorry, Lady Ningguang.
That's
Susah
not
tuh
the
nyari yang
point.
stabil soalnya. Artefak
Business
kan
is business, but you
substat.
cannot put more
Males
above
banget ya,
all
farming
else.
artefak
It was
terus-terusan
hardly our
kayak
first
gitu.
choice either.
Paling
We've been
bosan.
business partners for years now. We've got... When we heard about... So we stocked up a...
But we waited, and suddenly everyone with luminescence.
Oh yeah! If we don't sell the goods...
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the capability, greed, a lust for... Do you now realize how dire the consequence...
100%. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at...
We messed up. The savings we worked.
Well, I can take the portion of what I pay that exceeds the...
Huh? But...
Then you're free to find another But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a...
Yes.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines. But
Okay, so...
no need to hurry. You took advantage of a child. This is an opportunity for you to show...
Oh,
Come on. Let's go back.
Marahin loh nenek-nenek jet chamber. One.
We're back.
I'm sorry, Nan. I was lying. I was completely...
I think it should be your choice. And you...
Oh, since it's all so... But we can't just let them off.
That's true.
I've made up my... I want them to come play with us. Yeah! Now we have... Great idea. Let's...
Wait a...
Nope.
So full of... Yes, of course.
Jauh juga nyopor. Jalan aja lah. Slow lah remix Oxy. Keren kok si Aulu. Gue pengen tuh punya crit rate 100% kayak gitu. Susah,
Let me
males.
guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a
The best.
huge difference between me turning these... They'd run away as soon as they saw me. But gradually, for my part, I played games. Now, they're much... I think that this is beneficial to them. I never had the... Someday they may... When that happens, they will be ready to... I will one day die. I hope the name Ningguang will live on. If I can pass on every...
Come on, Auntie Nick. We're not gonna wait for...
Coming! Come on.
Mana lagi? Lihat chamber lagi. Salah.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you as a member of the Liyue, my usual job. For example, arranging her day. You misunderstood.
Baisha has always been. I'm sure she was simply trying to share.
Back to the topic at hand. By Xiao and I can go through the methods I use, all in a day's work. Currently, there are 130. Yes, I did try to. I'll go through the most important items with you. And first is the pure. Then a discussion with Lady. Right after that, there's. Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of all outs. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're already? Wow.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting. I'm grateful for yours. If anything else is unclear.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Okay. One day off.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load? Yeah, that's true. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree. Huh. I see where you're... All right then. Let's go. There's a lot of things that need doing over at the... I hope so too.
Gw.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry. So, what's item 1? I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise. Sure. There's no harm. My schedule is usually very... So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Still, so then. The days... something interesting. Before I decide, because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities. Yes, you're absolutely right. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you? Thank you. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't the A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner. They were tough If I didn't make it, I want to So how about it? Will you? Great. Then let me. We're not to use. The goal is to see. Okay. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of What does it matter? Come on.
Alhamdulillah.
Lady Ningguang, are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? Sorry,
I won't be long.
Calm down. No need to...
Oh, I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, all right. I make sure I post. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit, it's hard to say. But as far as for the damage, if it sits there in the...
So, have you...
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here...
Hold on. Oh, I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, small... It's a shame we missed the last... Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good...
Huh? Well, sure.
Great. This is going... Yes.
I have no idea what's going on here, and...
Mana sih? Oh, di bawah.
Lady Ning.
Actually.
Just take a look. Oh, I see. I mean, I can take them. I have, but...
What's wrong? If it's too much...
No, it's... so I'll give you 150,000 more.
Oh.
No worries. If that...
What are your thoughts? Yes. At
I thought that was all code for...
It appears so. Let's try something else. As long as we're... If I wasn't Ningguang, Go-Sonar probably... And you likely wouldn't be willing...
To be completely honest...
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the... Are there any other ways for adventure? Great. I don't...
You two have a good one.
Ngomong-ngomong kopinya kemana ya, Dek? Kagak nyampe-nyampe.
This must be the place. Give up.
Quake!
It feels like the feeling of creating your wealth with your... Yes, I'd say, and let's not. In any case, the sight of... I intend this time. It's no... Submit! Give up.
Solidify!
Your life is mine. Another satisfying haul. Ah, that's very for me, a battle is just a oh no. Hey, look! What's that hole? Oh, I see. Oh, how come on. There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds... But we didn't let it slip away. Let's see. We can't do any serious business with this amount. Actually, now Wang Shuin is right there. Same thought. In which case, I think yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing. Come on.
Solidify!
Hold the line!
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them. Here, have a taste of... A fresh catch can go straight... It's a little charred. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef. I'm okay. Back in the day, I was always... But by the same token, you'd be more likely to see me... They are confined to the water. It is. When I think back on all my hard work... But, a word of warning. I am very picky about...
Lumayan.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had a...
Chamber.
More speed. More speed.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how's... So, what's item... I imagine this must have... Sure. My schedule is so, it'll be quite nice. I don't still. So then. Something have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps? It's called When I was I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, true, but isn't one of the joys of playing chess I think the key... I'm planning to make a new one side will play the Guardians of Liyue. No problem. I want to make and no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete. I am indeed. My thinking was that it seems only fitting for someone naturally, since Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment. Then it's just come with me. To
Oh, lady.
You already know each other?
Oh, there's a word.
You seemed.
As ever, all jokes aside.
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you?
Whatever business I'm in, I am. As it happens.
Yingar is.
Oh, you'll find.
Huh?
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that. It's hard not to tease when you're both so. Come on then.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this,
Rumors about the Traveler? Or the chess?
Either. Both.
Don't worry, I know. Secrets are only fun when they're kept.
Just.
You're always well.
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Hello, Lady Ning.
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now.
Okay, let me just...
Good. And as agreed, please you...
Of course, although, I don't mean just the material.
That's okay. This one, with every to that point, as you know, yes. And just like your piece, the Jade Chamber...
Yes, it's a... How do I put it? It just seems...
Out of
character.
In business, everything comes... But shrewdness is hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same. Another case is that Ningguang.
I see.
But these... Why? At least, that...
Oh, you're not seeking... It was the...
Yeah.
Truly, now I under...
It will be a lot... Make sure that...
Don't you worry.
Well, there's... I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all? Thank you. Yes. You see things the way they are. However, I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. Afterwards, I consulted, but it just didn't work. Because I stared at, there was no way I could console myself. But as time went by, I gave up all of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companions, because to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who this is one aspect of the truth, that the fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I. Thank you for your comforting words. I'm sorry that you have to, but look where I am, and if I end up having to do it all over again in the future.
Hehehe. Satu lagi yuk, satu lagi. Aduh, males banget nih.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. So, what's item... I imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to take a... I don't often... Still, you're... So then... Something... interesting. Because as far as most people are... Yes. You're absolute... I want to do something a little... Thank you. All right. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't a lot of the old folks like to brag about. They were a tough time. If I didn't make any money, I want to relive that time for my... So how about it? Will you join? Great. We're not to use our status. The goal is to see... I can see why you'd... But Northland Bank is a special... Yes, I expect they still...
Northland Bank.
I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business.
That depends on the proposal. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for... Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry. But
straight to the point, I see. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our... Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected. That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day. Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more... If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization. That's okay, but that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game. Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched. What are they plotting this time? My thoughts exactly. But we need to be... Let's act natural. Determine who our tail is. Keep moving. Just walk forward. Okay, I think there's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail. Agreed. Whoever...
Judy's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
The key here is consumer psychology.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further. But let's stay calm until we're 100% sure. It shouldn't take much longer.
The key here is consumer psychology.
I think I have the answer. Let's get out of his line of sight and don't get the wrong person, though, or... Wrong guy. Ugh, he got a...
Let's move out.
Do you see what I mean now? They're added, that's for sure. This sum was paid by Northland. Yes, if you encounter them in any other nations during your travel, that's okay. But that's quite enough. Now that you mention it, yeah, what are they plotting this? I thought, let's keep moving, just...
The key here is consumer psychology.
Okay, I think there's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely... But I'm still not sure. Agreed. I think we've but let's stay. It shouldn't take much.
Crumble!
I think I have the answer. Let's get out of his... Don't get the...
What do you...
Come now. Did you really...
What? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what, but let's make a Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just when you showed up, we couldn't just overlook it.
I know they're wary of me, but this is still this all feels very suspicious. I only took you there to demonstrate. Is there anyone else?
Yes. They would have...
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind. No time. I'll just keep him with you.
Let's move out.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible! She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating.
So much commotion. It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this.
So, you are here. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with my... You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rule.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you...
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time.
Udah deh. Ya, kasih.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Let's move out.
Okay.
Let's move out. Rest and rebuild!
Oke, kalau